Hey, we all know how we're gonna die, baby. We're gonna crash and burn.
Alright guys, another CD, DVD, and vinyl update. Been on a roll with CDs lately. Just been finding some killer deals. DVDs not so much this time around. I think I had 3 the last CD DVD haul that I did about a month ago. So I only have 1 and 1 vinyl record. So let's start off with the DVD. Get that one out of the way. I think I said last video I had in the mail. It was coming in the mail. The 3rd Danzig video official video release, because there was the 2 VHS tapes and there was the one for Thrall, but I meant to say the 4th one. That's the one I was waiting to come in. See if I get that right there. This is Il Demonio Nera. So yeah, it has a bunch of videos, different takes. I'm not sure if that's going to show up there. Try to take a picture of it and insert it in here, but it's different takes of videos, different camera angles. I think it was clean versions, uncensored versions. Yeah, it has. Let's see. I need my readers. Just making sure I get this right. It has Until You Call the Dark, the MTV version. Can't Speak. I Don't Mind the Pain. So Sadistical. That's another good. Serpentina. Sacrifice. That was another MTV video. But yeah, finally glad to have this in my collection. It's a pain in the ass to get in the wild. Like a lot of the Danzig home video. I keep calling it video, but you know what I mean. Video releases, we'll call it, I guess. Sorry about that glare, man. That's messing up my artwork. Messing up the artwork. But yeah, let's see what you can see on the inside here. It's pretty basic. No, didn't come. At least somebody would let me know if that. Also, did it come with a booklet or anything, or like a track listing? Because mine didn't come with it. This was bought used. I couldn't find it. I think it's out of print, so I definitely couldn't buy it brand new. Or I guess I could find it brand new, but probably pay like $600 for it. But yeah, super happy to have this finally in my collection. It's been one of those ones that's just every time I go to like a record store or a used place, that's the first I go right to D. Like, nope, not there again. So, but it's been, so I finally bought it. I think I bought that on. I think I picked it up on Discogs. Yeah, that might be no, I picked it up on eBay. It was eBay because I picked up something else on Discogs. I don't think that's even here yet. So, but guess we'll get to the vinyl. Let me get this one out of the way. So I got a few more CDs, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. But we'll show this one real quick. So I've been becoming a really big fan of this band ever since I seen them live, and was it 2023? I'd love to say I was there since the beginning, you know, but I knew of their music because they're in the same wheelhouse as the other stuff I listen to. So the only time I really listen to like streaming music is when I'm in the kitchen. Yeah, I have it on like an old cell phone that I use Spotify on, and when I'm doing dishes or cooking or something like that, or just sitting at the kitchen table, I have it playing. So this band came on quite a bit. But until I saw them live, let's just show the album here. So, unfortunately, due to YouTube and my previous warnings, I don't want to be, so I just censor this a little bit, which I fucking hate. Trust me. So I might try to show it on my Instagram what much I'll be fucking next, you know. But so I had to put a so you can imagine you know, the album cover here. They're best way to describe it is, I guess they're cutting paper with a utensil. But it's midnight. This is Sweet Death and Ecstasy. You can see the back. I had to censor out some parts too, but got Athanar on the back there. But yeah, I've been buying like a lot of their back catalog lately. Not really. The only reason I picked up this vinyl because I was at a record shop and they had it on sale and it was for $20. So I was like, oh, I'll definitely pick that up. I've been basically collecting their CDs. Will I go back and collect all the vinyl? I'm not sure. I know Midnight has a Bandcamp. I think it's Bandcamp. I'll leave a link down for their merch if you're interested in picking up any of this stuff, and I'll leave a link down for a video or something. You can check them out. But yeah, I've been a huge. Ever since I saw them at the Danzig show, I believe it was 2023. Yeah, that's when I saw them, and they were with the Behemoth. It was Behemoth, Midnight, or what? Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember the order. I think it was Midnight, Behemoth, Twin Temple, then Danzig. I might be a little bit off, but I was really, you know, of course I was excited to see Danzig, you know, but I was also excited to see Twin Temple there. And it's funny, it sort of ruined it, me seeing Twin Temple, because Midnight was so fucking good. I mean, and to have to follow that was just not good. And they were playing in Cleveland, and that's Midnight's, you know, home turf. Man, they weren't gonna be. I don't think they were. I think they went out that night. They can bring it every night like that, you know. But just felt, you know, I could feel the energy coming off the stage. Man, they were like, you know, I think they may have turned it up a notch that night, if that's even possible. You know, as high they go. But yeah, I became like a real fan. And then I met the Athanar, and he signed something for me. You know, like I've never even bought any of his merch before. You know, I've never, you know, like I said, I've heard it bits and pieces, but I never sat down and, you know, owned a physical piece of media. You know, then as soon as I got home, where's that? Let's see. I don't even have it up there anymore. I may have taken it down. Yeah. I used to have Satanic Rituals up there. You know, I went out and bought that album. It's around here somewhere. Actually, I was listening to it about a week ago, before the rest of this stuff. I got the rest of this stuff, but yeah, I went out and bought that album. Like, so, made a huge fan out of me. Definitely, just brutal. So if you get a chance to check them out, but. Yeah, it's good to have this vinyl. It's plain black vinyl. I'm not going to open up. There's a poster in there too, which I can't show. Of course, I just opened it a little bit now, but but you get the point. But definitely a band that I really love. Now, like I said, I wish I was there since the beginning, but I'm not. You know, I'm a fan since 2023. All right, on to the CD part now. This past month, I picked up 6 CDs. It's probably the most CDs I've picked up in a long time. But there's so many, there's holes in my collection I want to fill. And like I said, with Midnight, still buying some of their back catalog. But I went to the used record store, CD shop. CDs are taking over. Every video, it's in my algorithm now. Like, CDs are making a comeback. Now it's in your algorithm. But the first CD I picked up was Iggy and the Stooges, Raw Power. Let's see if you can show that there. One of these days I'll figure out a way to hold these. There you go. Never heard this album all the way through, and god damn it, is it good. Definitely really worth checking out if you never heard it. And, Search and Destroy, man. that's worth the price of admission right there. Also, like, this is the remastered version from 2001, I believe, or let me see, might be 1997. Yeah, around that time. So between the late 90s, early 2000s. But this is the remastered version, and it sounds raw. It sounds like Iggy and the Stooges used PZ's equipment here. That's how raw it is, yeah. But yeah, definitely, if you never heard this album, definitely try to stream it or whatever. You won't be disappointed. This is such a good album. And it sucks that it took me all this time to actually listen to it. So it's sort of new to me. Again, I know some of the songs on here, but I never listened to it all the way through the way the band intended it to be heard. So that's another reason why I like collecting CDs. It's the way the band wanted you to hear it, the way they thought it was sounded best. Not like you know, playing Search and Destroy, then going right to another song that, you know, off another album or something like that, you know. But yeah, really good. Just open it up a little bit there. There you go. Next up is I've owned this CD. Well, I've owned a CD. This band was like really popular. I've seen them live. They're pretty kick-ass. But it's a Hatebreed, Perseverance. Their Perseverance CD. I've owned this CD. Like I said, somebody burned it for me back in the day. I do own their. I think it was the album after the next one that followed this one. But I own Supremacy. I love that album too. But Hatebreed, I seen them live. They opened for Slayer, so, and Arch Enemy was on that tour too. So that was a freaking trifecta of just badassery. But yeah, I love this album. I'm glad to finally own a physical copy that I don't have like my shitty ass handwriting all over. Yeah, I believe this is the album like that a lot of people started to really. I remember a lot of people, really liking this band back in the 2000s, early 2000s, I should say. This came out in what? Yeah, like 2002, I think it was. Yeah, so this has been out for a while. Like, 'cause I remember, like, in the height of, like, everybody was like selling their CDs, and everybody but me, and people probably obviously watching this channel or this video, but a lot of people were just like burning their stuff on other CDs and putting them on MP3 players and hard drives and stuff like that. And I've always stayed, to my physical copies that I've already bought. I've always been, but people be like, "Oh, check this out," and they made, I'll burn you a copy. So I'm like, okay. Then I never end up buying the album, which is sort of a shitty thing on me. But here we are. At least I ain't afraid to fucking admit it. But yeah, glad to have it in my collection finally here. So these next 4 CDs, and it's probably gonna be the title of this video. I think now I'm thinking about it. I hate buying CDs like this, or this way I should say, not like this, because it makes it sound like, yeah, this CD I hate buying. No. I hate buying CDs like this way, and it's basically, let me show you, let's show these ones first. So I picked up Midnight, Let There Be Witchery. And I also picked up Midnight, Rebirth by Blasphemy. So my point is, By the way, this album fucking rules. Yeah, it's probably my favorite album so far that I've listened completely. I'm talking studio albums. I'm not talking like compilations or anything like that. I'm just talking straight up studio albums that, if you look on the discography, you know, there's like there's about, I think 6, maybe 8 albums. So that's what I'm talking about as full album. But yeah, this fucking rocks. If you're gonna pick up one album, I suggest this one until I listen to the next one. But anyways, my point being is, I hate buying CDs, 2 CDs, 3 CDs, 4 CDs of the same band. Because I like to listen to the music, enjoy it. You know, I don't want to like listen to this one. So what I'm planning on doing was, I'm gonna probably listen to this one. You know, give it like a week or two, and I'll listen to this album. Yeah, I just don't. It's the same with like people that read, or people that are watching this video that are for the comic book part of my channel. It's like buying like a stack of like, you know, a bunch of dollar books and trying to read all the way through them. It just doesn't feel like, you know, it just, you sort of miss stuff. You know, like, I just like to have an album. I like to listen to this. I've listened to it like 6 times now, and it just got I'll leave a link down below for one of the songs on there. But my point is, like, yeah, I like to enjoy an album. You know, I like to think about it, read the liner work if I can with my freaking eyes. I need eyeglasses, but you get the point. It's just, now I got 3 Midnight albums, because I don't own the other one on the vinyl that I picked up. I don't own that on CD yet. It should be coming soon. Spoiler alert for next video. But it's it just feels rushed sometimes. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna wait a couple weeks, then I'll listen to the other album. Give it its fair due. Let's say that. Give it its fair chance. Because this album, man, it's like holy shit. But yeah. Same with this next. The only thing that's I didn't get a chance to listen to either. Let me take a rewind that. The one album I already own on vinyl. So, but it's Cannibal Corpse, Violence Unimagined. Another cool thing is this got sent to me with this little bag. I didn't know they sold these for CDs. A lot of these CDs come in cardboard now, and they're in jewel cases, so they get really messed up on your shelf. You pull them out, you listen to it, and you put it back, and it's just like shelfware. So I'm definitely buying these. I might do a video where I'm just bagging them. So, but yeah, Violence Unimagined, man. But I already own this on vinyl, and love the album. But I also picked up another, if I hadn't already listened to this one, I would have done the same thing with this album. I would have pushed it back a couple weeks, or vice versa. But I also picked up Cannibal Corpse, Red Before Black. So you show the inside of Violence Unimagined too. But yeah, is that weird? I mean, how do you guys do it? If you buy like a whole set? Let me take out the CD. But yeah. Are you guys the same? Do people feel the same way? Am I just like a freaking snob? What the fuck's going on here? But yeah, I think I like to give albums their fair due, like my undivided attention. but specifically bands. I could buy like I could have like 7 different artists or seven different bands. And it wouldn't bother me. But when I have like, you know, say if I was going to pick up, I don't know, Midnight. If I picked up all their whole discography at the same time, it just doesn't feel like. It just feels off for me. Like, you know, I don't think I'd enjoy it as much. So I think I'm doing the right thing. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know what you think about any of these bands. What you think of any of the albums. You know, your favorite songs. I mean, I always enjoy that, man, hearing people's favorite songs on any of these albums. A little bit of variety this time. I guess as much as you could be. But definitely, yeah, let me know your favorite songs. Let me know your favorite albums. Check out these links down below. I'll try to leave these something for Midnight. I'll put their Bandcamp down there, and I'll put their one of their videos, you know, for one of the. Hopefully they got something for. I never checked, so they might have a official video for something off this album. I'll leave it down below. So, all right, guys. Like I said, comments awesome. Appreciate them. Any suggestions for bands that like are similar to this that maybe I don't even know about, please leave them down below too, man. If you're in a band or whatever, leave it down below. I'll definitely check it out. So, all right. Until next time, we'll talk again.